But do you believe it's possible to respect someone if we're exploiting them for flesh or breast milk or eggs or any other reason?
It's not what we should do, definitely not. The only thing why I am not vegan yet is because there are not so many possibilities for me back when I lived in US. Like, it was really hard to...
Where in the States do you live, if you don't mind me asking?
Florida.
Okay, I lived in Florida. I've been vegan for 8 years. It's definitely possible.
Yeah, but it was so expensive. Like, I mean, a meat replacement back in 2022 when I lived there was like $8 or something.
Right.
Compared to the other thing, it was way more expensive. But I'm trying to get rid of like milk and stuff.
Okay.
So I don't eat meat. I'm a vegetarian, and I'm trying to get more into, you know, eating less and less like products made from animals.
Right, but like I just want you to know the cheapest foods on the market are vegan. You know, like beans and rice and pasta, potatoes, grains, legumes. But you know, like another thing, veganism. I want to make it clear it's not a diet.
Yeah.
It's an ethical principle against exploiting animals. So it goes beyond diet. It's also like not using them for fashion or entertainment.
That's for sure. Yeah. That's just a stupid thing. Like, if you use animals for fashion, that has nothing to do.
But using them as food is just as stupid, right?
Right. Yeah, but you need food, and I totally agree. You don't need to eat animals, and you don't need to eat their products. That's for sure. But in my opinion, using them for fashion is way more stupid than eating them, because you need to eat something, and obviously you can.
Well, you need to wear something too, and obviously you can wear anything else.
Yeah, sure.
But, you know, if you were in the victim's position, these animals' positions, how soon would you want this injustice to end?
Yeah.
Right.
Obviously.
Immediately, right? And, you know, like the best part about being vegan, for the animals, of course, it's not that they're not being exploited and oppressed by you. And for you, you can say that you respect them and you're not being a hypocrite.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
So how many more animals should be exploited by you?
Well, obviously 0. That's the point.
Yeah.
But it's not that easy to change it from one day to another. At least for me. Like, I believe it's a process, and it takes some time, but obviously it should take as less time as possible.
I mean, you could decide right now to go vegan. You know, it's a simple choice, really. Like, you could just pick a different type of milk at the grocery store, and you pick, like, instead of buying chickens, eggs, you buy tofu or something. Like, it's really not hard.
Yeah, but where do I get tofu, for example?
The grocery store.
Yeah, but if I'm not living in Berlin, like, obviously, here you get everything.
I got tofu in Florida.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about Florida. Okay. I'm talking about, like, I'm from the southern part of Germany, like Black Forest region.
Okay.
In a small village with around about like 6,000 people living there, and it's a way more conservative. So we have like 2 grocery stores, and I mean, in the last few years, there are more and more like vegetarian products and also vegan products. But compared to the other products, it's like, I don't know, 5% or something.
Yeah.
So here in Berlin, and I've been here for like 2 weeks now, you have way more possibilities and options.
Yeah. I mean, I don't live here. I live in Portugal. I live in rural Portugal. There's no vegan options at my... I mean, there's beans and rice and grains, legumes, pasta, potatoes, fruits, veggies, nuts, seeds. Like, and I don't have a very big budget for food.
Yeah.
So that's what I rely on, and I just eat that because I just can't come up with a good justification to exploit the animals.
Sure, yeah.
And, you know, like, you could do that too. You could rely on the hundreds of thousands of edible plant foods instead of treating the animals as a resource.
Yeah, sure. You're from Portugal.
I live there. I'm from the United States. I live in Portugal.
Oh, cool. Are you here because of, like, the big party at, like, Schloss Bellevue?
I'm actually here just to stand up for the animals.
Oh, cool.
Right.
Because I just got there, and there was, like, Portugal as, like, a partner nation. It was pretty cool, though. But yeah, you obviously got a point. And I think it's pretty cool that you're here, like, to stand for animals and, you know, do the whole thing. And I promise you that I'm trying to get more into, you know, being vegan.
Right. But you could decide today to just be vegan.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, but let me sleep a night over it, and then I'm gonna decide and try to get more and more into, like, not eating animal products.
Yeah, but when you think about it from your victim's position.
Well, I do, but it's like a choice that I believe is for more than just a moment, right? So it's basically you choose. Well, if you choose to be vegan, it's probably for the rest of your life, right?
I mean, it should be. Just like how if you choose to not be racist or sexist, that should be forever.
Obviously.
Right.
Yeah.
And we shouldn't, like, but this is just another justice movement. The reason I bring up racism and sexism is because this is just another justice movement to liberate these animals.
Yeah, I wouldn't compare eating food like meat and stuff to being racist, but
I mean, I would say it's worse because we're exploiting them to death.
yeah, I wouldn't say that it's worse than like discriminating other people.
I mean, would you, if you had a choice to be discriminated against for your skin color or to be exploited to death for a sandwich,
Right.
which would you pick?
I got your point, but like, and obviously I think that we should protect animals as good as possible. But on the other hand, you can't compare animals to human beings. That's
Yeah, I mean, and you don't have to equate the two to be vegan. You just have to decide that they deserve enough respect to not be exploited to death by us.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna think about it, and I'm gonna.
Okay. But I'm not just giving you food for thought. This is a call to action because what we're doing is just, it's an injustice. And you know, if you were being exploited to death for flesh or breast milk
I
or
got you.
eggs,
I got you.
right, you wouldn't want somebody to just think about it.
Yeah.
And you say that we should be protecting them too, so I take it you agree we should stand up for them.
Well, we should definitely.
Yeah, so don't just be vegan, but stand up for them. Stand up against this injustice.
Right. I got your point, but I'm gonna think about it, and probably I'm gonna decide the right thing to do. But
Yeah,
I'm
be on
not
the right
gonna-
side of history.
I'm not gonna make a decision right now, and you gotta understand that it's more than just doing it out of some thoughts. And obviously, you got a really important point there. But if you really decide it for the rest of your life, which you should, as you said, I think you should at least sleep one night about it and think about it, what you really want to do.
I mean, okay, think about it and sleep about it, but how about until you make your decision, you are eating plant-based so that no other animals have to be exploited and oppressed in your name until you make that decision?
Yeah, sure.
And would you like more information on us?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, you can take this, and I think that we have an area in your region, or if not, you could open one.
Cool.
But even if you don't join Anonymous for the Voiceless, there's so many ways that you can stand up for the animals.
All right.
I wish you a great vegan life.
Thank you.
Yes.
Same. Bye.